What is up, nerds, geeks, and gamers? It's Rage, and today I'm going to be reviewing Minecraft the movie. Uh, let's get it out of the way. I went and I watched it in 3D with D-Box seats, so my experience was a little different than if I just watched it regularly, but I think I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I would give it a higher rating, but a lot of my enjoyment came from the crowd of people I was watching it with. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the videos or anything, but every time Jack Black as Steve would mention something from Minecraft like Flint and Steel or Chicken Jockey, uh, everyone would laugh and clap.
Chicken jockey.
And it was really enjoyable. I really liked it. Um, it feels interesting because most of the time when I'm watching a movie, I want the theater to be silent. I don't like seeing people with their phones out and stuff. But honestly, it was really funny. It was real fun too. I joined in on the clapping for everything. Um, so yeah, I 7 out of 10. I think the movie does what it sets out to do. Um, I really liked it. It looked pretty. I think the CGI and stuff looked really, really good, to be honest. And the story itself is all right. I mean, it's there. It does what it needs to. Um, but it's nothing outstanding, you know. That's part of the reason it's only a 7 out of 10. Um, I think the story for the brother and sister duo was very meh. I didn't care about either of them all that much, to be honest. I really didn't care about their backstory and how their relationship. I didn't care for it. And also, not to be rude, but the lisp on the boy was also frustrating to listen to. I don't know. I don't like it. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. Every time he talked, I really didn't care. But I don't blame the kid, obviously, and it is what it is. I don't really think it detracts from the movie. I wouldn't say that it made me enjoy the movie less, but it was something that I just didn't like listening to. So there's that. Obviously, it's about four regular humans who go into the Minecraft world and they meet Steve and they end up having to fight off a piglin invasion, and it was a very fun watch. I've only ever played Minecraft, so I don't know how much of the movie came from like Minecraft Dungeons or Minecraft Legends, I think is what it's called. But they do mention dungeons in the movie, so if any of you guys have played that game, I'm sure you will find some stuff in the game that I don't know about. Like, I think the boots of swiftness, if I remember what the name of the boots were correctly, that probably came from dungeons if I had to guess. Uh, but I don't know for sure. But overall, I think for what it is, it's way better than I was expecting it to be. I thought it was going to be a 4 or 5 out of 10 movie, and I thought I wasn't going to enjoy Jack Black as Steve. I thought him calling out the names of items and mobs and stuff like that was going to be really cringy and really annoying, but it really wasn't. Um, I think the hate that the movie got before it was released was way overblown. I understand the frustration of them not making it fully animated, because to be honest, I am really, really sick of how scared the movie industry seems to be of making animated movies nowadays. But and I think that Minecraft probably would have benefited from being an animated movie. However, I think the live action was done pretty well. I think it looked pretty seamless. Obviously, there's some issues. You know, you're never gonna. I don't think you can ever really get 100% integration between CGI and real life if CGI is such a large element of the movie. But it was very it was fine. It was enjoyable. I think that I would like to see a second movie, to be honest. I enjoyed the movie enough that I would be willing to watch a sequel. So, outside of the lackluster story, which was passable, but obviously I think if they did it animated, they probably could have told a better, more interesting story. And the characters, you know, the brother and sister, their backstory. Outside of that, I don't really know if there's a lot I disliked. I can't think of anything. I think that the action was pretty interesting. There were a couple fights in the movie that I enjoyed watching. Like they got creative with using blocks and placing them like during a fight. Like in one scene, Jack Black puts down a stair and a block, and he runs up it, and then he like jumps on top of a zombie to kill it. And I think that was really interesting. Um, I think the fight scenes with the piglins were cool, like the end battle, the golems versus the piglins was really interesting, and the wolves were also cool. I like the way that they animated the fight. I think the focus on creativity for the main characters was also a nice touch, because why would you play Minecraft if not to be creative with how you survive and what you build and all that stuff. Um, I didn't care for the non-Minecraft stuff, like the the real main character, the brother, um, makes a tater tot launcher, and I thought that was kind of stupid. Um, the dude played by Jason Momoa, who he made, as seen in the trailers, where he makes like the bucket nunchucks thing. I thought that was pretty stupid, especially because he doesn't actually get to use them to any good effect, really. There's also the argument that, you know, Jack Black has Elytra, but he only has one Ender Pearl, and that was also stupid. But um, most of my things were, you know, stuff that I thought about after watching the movie. My actual watching of the movie was enjoyable. The D-box seats, I can't tell you whether I recommend them or not, because it kind of added some immersion, but at the same time, like the D-box seat worked even during like the commercials. And if you thought about the fact that you were sitting on a seat that literally like moves and vibrates for the movie and trailers, it kind of made me laugh. Um, Also, the 3D wasn't that noticeable to me. I don't know if it's because I wear glasses. Um, so my 3D glasses were a little bit further from my eyes than they would have been if I don't wear glasses, or if maybe the movie itself doesn't have a lot of scenes that just really like work with 3D. Like there was obviously it was noticeable sometimes, but I could definitely say that I don't think it matters whether you watch the movie in 3D or regular viewing of the movie. Overall though, 7 out of 10. I think there's no thinking. I would recommend it if you're a Minecraft fan. I think you'd get a lot of enjoyment out of the references, which is mostly Jack Black literally saying the name of items or mobs. And I think that the fight scenes were enjoyable, and that if you're a Minecraft, even if you're not a Minecraft fan, I think you'd like them. But as a Minecraft fan, you'd be like, you'd watch the fight scenes and be like, I wish I could do that in Minecraft. I think that'd be cool. So yeah, if you're gonna watch the movie, I think that you can just watch it regularly. I don't think you need to get 3D or the D-Box or 3D with D-Box. I think you can just watch it normally and have an enjoyable time. And I really hope that you guys, if you go, you guys have a fun crowd to watch it with who laugh at the funny scenes with you and who clap whenever Jack Black says something like chicken jockey. I really think that that increased my experience. Like it's an 8 out of 10 with that experience, but by itself I think it's a 7. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification to get notified when I go live or release a video. It really helps me out and makes me more motivated to continue streaming and making YouTube videos and stuff like that. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Peace.